Hello and welcome back to SnowRunner with me, Mark from ZIKZ, and we're right where we left you at the end of the last episode. Just got these guys, the Loadstar, the Loaf and the Scout Fuel trailer onto the Island Lake map from Smithfield Dam. And we're just heading north from the exit. This truck is pulling so nicely. I know the Loaf is under power, so he's playing his part. We managed to get past that telegraph pole without getting hitched. This truck does get a little bit bogged down occasionally. We've only got off-road tyres available for it. You can't get mud tyres on the actual trucks, or not on this truck anyway. Not an option. We can get chained for in the snow when we get there. But this is as good as it gets, really. We could find the raised suspension for it at some stage, but it doesn't seem to be lacking that at all so far. So we're making very good progress. There is a particularly wet bit. I'm sure we're going to slow down through here, but there's so many winch points around. The biggest danger we found so far is the tipping over, isn't it? Yeah. But in our single low gear, and we've got locking diffs, remember, we've managed to crawl through there without needing the tow. So we did it. We've got to drag the Loaf through behind us there, so he's through too. And the idea is I'm bringing the Loaf up with me, obviously just to save a bit of toing and throwing. We've got, I think it's an empty fuel trailer up here the Loaf can bring back and either get the money back for or refuel. We do seem to be finding quite a lot of fuel on the map. There's a big old tanker. There's a couple more of these Scout fuel trailers around as well, and of course the Taygar brought its own tanker, load and a repair trailer on the map with it, so we're covered. So that's going to be the Loaf's little roll. I'll probably do that off camera, just take that Scout fuel trailer back to the store, either just sell it and pick up one that we found on the map, or buy another one. We'll see what is appropriate at the time. But yeah, I don't think you need to see me do that. Come on, the trees seem to have so much less physics than I remember previously. Aha, there's the Scout fuel trailer just here. This is where we found the dual steer truck, which you put straight in the garage. I couldn't get it moving. We'll have a look at that, but I don't want to drag anything else over the Smithfield Dam map to this map at this stage, if I can avoid it, but we'll see. We'll see what the missions demand. Yeah, so he's empty. So what we'll do before we part company, I think we'll just refuel the Loaf off of the trailer that the Loadstar has got. So he's covered, because he hasn't been refueled, remember, since when was it? We did the missions with the Whitestar on the Smithfield Dam map. So he's done a good few miles on his petrol. I've been really careful not to leave trucks running with the engines running, because you go back and you burnt out the fuel, and that could be a disaster on this map. So we're now just going to head over towards the Chevrolet. He needs the fuel, so that's why we're heading that way. But I think what we'll do, we'll check up that little pathway that goes off to the right, to the very north of the map, because there must be something at the end of that path. It's not been exposed by the watchtower radius. Little winch there. Well, once you get the traction though in this truck, it just really, yeah, gets going. Love it. Proper old school interior. Looks like some of those buttons would embed in your kneecap in an accident, especially if you were the passenger. But they were the good old days of motoring. Who needs collapsible steering columns and crumple zones, eh? I do like the in-car experience, and most of the time it doesn't make a huge amount of difference as long as you know the terrain. The biggest disaster of staying in cab, as you see here, is that you hit the wet spot. You can't really see what's coming. So if you know where you are, or more importantly what you're on, I actually quite like the first person, and as you've seen a few times now, cutting through the trees, through the woods, I find it makes it much easier. We've been making progress with the RC collection. I don't know if any of you guys have been watching those videos too. We are going to do a funny kind of thing out in the backyard. Well, not a funny kind of thing. A weird kind of thing maybe. We found a garage site. We found a kind of a way to set up kind of missions just for a laugh. And we're making some trucks that resemble or are based on, inspired by the trucks in the game. Some very closely, some a little bit more in spirit. But anyway, check those videos out if you're interested. We found another scout fuel trailer. That's handy. We could actually tow it with us back and just give it to the Chevrolet. So that's probably what we're going to do, rather than just leave it up here on the map. So we've got 2 more watchtowers to unlock over here. So we could send 1 scout from each direction once they've rendezvoused over here where the Chevrolet is. He's not that desperately low on fuel, is he? 40%? No, he's still quite mobile. Anyway, we'll get back to the trucks for now. Let's see what is going on with our friend, the White Western Star. These guys are both here empty. What about our friend, the... Oh, the ZIKZ blue truck. He's got the watchtower up on this hill. I think he's going to go around and unlock that. So we're going to 4-wheel drive. Ooh. So I need to get used to how this truck drives. Because apart from the steering being quite different in this game to many other driving games, each truck does vary in terms of how its steering responds, etc. And I quite like that. Whoa. Let's not tip him over. Right, nice and gently. Don't think we need to lock the diffs. I just need to be a little bit more careful. And you don't always want to go as fast as you can. That's definitely something about this game. I do wonder, the people that kind of have rushed ahead at the especially at the beginning of the game, before maybe they got used to just the general driving physics. God, I'm clonking this about a little bit. How many times they rolled over their big fast trucks? I've done it enough in the slow ones. Although I did have the special additional fact that I was involved in it. I have simply got to go along this track and I hit the tower. That is correct. It's quite hard to see where the track is and what the ground is doing. Through here? This is a rubbish track. Am I supposed to be there? Am I on the track or am I next to it? I'm next to the track. Right. Let's get through these trees. Oh, crikey. It's alright, nothing to see. We have good bumpers on these trucks for a reason. Right, there we go. That's more like it. Oh, and there's the tower right there. God, the scaling of the map does catch me out. I thought I was a bit further away than that. Right. I don't know if this is going to unlock anything. An upgrade location has been discovered. Where has that been discovered? Off up on this hill, and another trailer. That's another fuel carrier trailer there. And we've got to get right up. Right, we're going to let the scout do that. The ZIKZ, I think, ZIKZ, sorry, blue truck. We'll get back down. We need to deliver the wood we've got up here. So I think, which bridge? We're going to build this bridge first, I believe, yes. So we'll get the ZIKZ back down to the road. We'll call it a road. I've lost track of the path again, all bloody ready. Is this the path? Yes. Is there a turning on the path? Like, there is, but I'm not there. Right. We know what we're doing. Yes, I could have set a waypoint, but I think the junction's going to be pretty clear once we get there. Just roll back a little bit from here. Remember also the delay on the throttle response. Don't just pull it harder because it'll kick in at once. Right, there we go. So we're back down here, and now I want to turn left. Looking very soft and muddy. We're still not having to use the diff locks, which is good. Now once we sorted this guy out, I think we're going to have to look at the map and look where the metal beams are, because we need to take metal beams to various antenna towers or power pylons for the main mission, and they seem to be on the map. Well, we need 3 and we've uncovered 2. They're both on the trailers that you need, kind of the articulated mount to pull, and we haven't got one of those lorries on the map, so we're gonna use the cranes to get them onto the trucks and take them that way. Metal beams obviously is an entire truckload or trailer load each. I'm going the wrong way, I've never been here before. No, that's not true. I'm going completely the right way. Left here. What was that? That was a root in the ground, I think. I kind of snagged on. Right, straight up here. Liking it. Are you guys all getting on? It's cool down here. The last episode I made at about 3 in the morning, and it was so hot in the house with the PC running, my head was moist by the time I finished that narration. There you go, you needed to know that. We've already accepted the mission, so we'll start tracking it, and it is straight down here. So I'm quite glad it's cooled off. We had some company as well, so we were very bit busy socialising last week. A little bit quieter and calmer here now, so I can get on and get the recording done. Get the editing done in peace. Because I really don't like having to sort of say to people, can you keep out of the way, can you be quiet? It's usually because they're doing something quite fun and I want to get involved in that. We've got to strike a balance, haven't we? Come on, little truck, we're doing well. God, they've hacked this road through that lump of rock, haven't they? Look at that, I'll just put a bit of a tarmac on the top, it'll be fine. Right, so is this the drop off, or have I got to go somewhere silly? Show task. Whoa, 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 I don't want to show task. Well, that nearly made me skid over the edge there. Just have your wood. There you go. And I believe a little bit of XP and money. That's the oil rig over there, and we need to at some stage pick up some parts or bring them here. So that's why that bridge had to be done, because it doesn't look like we're going to get much in the way of a load across there, but you never know. So I'm sure we'll be back here, but that bridge is done. There is one more bridge perhaps to be built, but it's the mission that I want to get on top of now is power lines. So we've got 3 fallen poles, one here, and one over there. So 2 of them are on the map that we've used, and we found on the map 2 trailers with metal beams in them. There's one right over here, the semi-trailer. That's got 1 metal beams and 2 bricks, I think. And there is another trailer I found somewhere. Where is he? On the trailer. Ah, right here. This one's got 1 metal beams on. And in fact, I think right on the edge of the map over here, we've got another trailer there with 2 metal beams on. So they're all right here on the map for us to grab. And they're all reasonably close to where they need to go. This guy, we're just going to stop the engine and park up. Where are we going to go to now? So I think first off we're going to take the Whitestar, which is still at the sawmill, grab the metal beams from this trailer and drop them up to the pylon that is somewhere up here. I think it's number 2. Right there. Then he can head over this way maybe pick up those ones, do this mission once we've scouted that area a little bit. The Fleet Star is going to go back over to here, pick up these metal beams and head for pole number 1. We also have tough negotiations, which needs 2 wooden planks here, I guess for a bridge. Yes, bridge here. This is the abandoned drilling site. I beg your pardon, people. I was getting confused between this one and this one. But obviously we need to get the bridges built to both of them anyway. But this, I think, is the one where we can pick stuff up at some stage. Drilling equipment, yes. Anyway. Off we go. Whitestar, go. 4-wheel drive. Glad we fitted these cranes. So I believe, yeah, we're going straight out here. Do a left. Grab the metal beams. Don't tip over. Drop them off. And once we finish this mission, then I think we unlock missions onto the next map. So this is quite a quick map to get through compared to the last 2. It feels like it, sure. Right, am I doing this right? Yes. These are the bridges that we built. Across this beautiful swamp. Well, I'm beginning to wonder, with the amount of fuel containers we've now found on this map, whether the place isn't just flooded with petrol. There should be no smoking signs everywhere. But I don't know what's on the next map. Is there a garage and a fuel station on the next map? Don't spoil for me, actually, guys. I really have deliberately not looked too far ahead. Try and figure it out as I go along, but we shall see. Right, so we need to pull in here. Are we going to be able to get this? Oh, there you go. There's the trailer getting his physics. Now, as we know, these are quite heavy, these beams. I'm going to get us down wedged in. I don't like the look of the land too much, so we're going to wedge ourselves in around this side of the trailer, I think. Pull this pick up, get the tree out of the way of the view. Let's try that, shall we? So we're... Crikey, it's up there. Right, handbrake on. Crane mode. We'll put out the all important outriggers and we'll see what happens. Hopefully this is going to be a quick grab and go. Oh, you're not secured to the trailer, are you? It'll fall out if I knock the trailer over, won't it? It's the only option I've got other than going back to the last map and putting on the dolly. No, we're not doing that. So we're going to restore the crane, and our mission is to tip something over. Let's see if I can manage it when I want to, eh? Right, so if we back up this way and grab the trailer on the way back. There you go. Give me my metal beams, thank you. Job's a good un. Ingenuity first. Right, crane mode. Outriggers. We're a little bit tangled on that tree, so we've got to come around this way. Winch. Take the weight. Lift it up and don't fall over. How hard could it be? That looks like a good drop to me. So we'll restore the crane, we'll pack the cargo, and we'll be on our merry way. Fantastic. There's always a solution, you just got to find it. Is this a mission I should be activating while I'm here, or did I be losing track now? I think this is one of the ones I picked up when we came down here with the Fleet Star, isn't it? Show task, yes. We've already got that one on the map. There's the Tiger. In fact, we will refuel on the way past, why not? I think we'll just do that at every opportunity. It's probably going to be a good policy on this map. Don't crash into the fuel tanker. If that was Hollywood, we'd all be on the other side of the map now. Right, we'll have some fuel. please. I don't want to take the fuel from the Tiger. I can't get it from the trailer yet. No, can I get it from the trailer now, or have I got to give it to myself? Change truck, Tiger, refuel. Western Star, thank you. So the big trailer is running a little bit low, so it might not be bad that we found some more fuel on the map. I don't think we can refuel the tanker from anything else on the map. I will have a go, but I'm sure we've tried that before and it wouldn't work. That would have been kind of good, but we've used a whole tanker of fuel. And that in itself is quite significant in indicating how important it was that we had it. Right, straight up here until we see a fallen pylon. And what should we do? The scout's up here that needs towing off somewhere. Does it need towing north or south? We'll check when we're there. If it needs towing north, we'll take it. I doubt it, but we'll check. Multitasking is always good. Right, there's the scout over there. I don't want to get too complacent driving this guy along. You never know, although he's not having any trouble so far. Let's just... I didn't... Ah, right, okay. Where have we got to take it? That's what I want to know. I've got to take it way over there. The humps... Oh, I've got to take it up here. Right, we'll bring it with us then. Is this wise? Is this wise? We're going that way, so it would be silly not to, eh? Got him. Come on. Come on. He's out of fuel, so I might give him a little top up. Although he's not having any trouble getting out of there, is he? Right, so we just now pull forward. Bit soft here. Don't want to winch to that, we want to winch to him. From our route. Oh, it won't let us get onto the front from there. No, I'm not going to bash the scout backwards. I'm going to reverse around to the front of him a little bit more, and then hopefully if we can get the winch point in front of him, it will let us attach. That's the plan. No, not on the side. On the rear. No, there we go. On the front even, not the rear, but definitely not the side. Right now, dragging with the winch. Can he get himself turned around? Yes, we're off. Let's hope the Scout 800 doesn't fall over. Anyone want to see me do a lap or a race in a Scout 800 in Forza 7? Let me know, I might just put one up for a laugh. I haven't even tried it, but it's there. Right, there are the power lines. So we get to drop off our load here. I don't know, no, it's going to make no difference to give him any fuel, is it? I've got to go, where have I got to drop this off? Let me verify by accepting the mission. Where have I got to put it? It's here, isn't it? Fallen Pole 2. Oh, I'm not there yet. That's not it. Oh, I drop it off over there and it magically fixes this over here. I get it now. Makes all kinds of sense. Now they've explained it to me. Come on. No trouble here at all, really. Let's get around here for a bit of a screenshot. Right, cargo management. There's your metal. Are they all going to magically grow at the same time? Or repair, I should say. Right, this looks a little bit wet here. And there's a tree, but I'm not scared of trees. Which means a tree's going to catch me out quite soon, no doubt. Now, just a little quick map check. So the Jeep needs to go over here, and we need to go over here. So yeah, we'll just do a left. Get the Scout 800 off the back, get him dropped off, and then maybe switch over to the Fleetstar. Go and get that pylon done, and then when we go into this top corner of the map for real, we can just get the whole thing cleared in one go. And that's going to make map check some kind of sense. Now that's the tower that the ZIKZ came and got. Okay. Sorry, the ZIKZ blue truck. It's not a ZIKZ. Definitely not a ZIKZ. That was an anti-tank gun, wasn't it? Can't remember now. Ooh, nice and bouncy through here. You okay there, Scout? So let me just make sure I'm tracking the right mission now and I don't drive past where I need to be. Start tracking. So there's us, there's the objective. It's all going to plan so far. Okay, notwithstanding any bad surprises around the corner, I think we've kind of got the measure of this. Obviously there's a bit of the map we haven't even seen yet, but we seem to have got the heavy lifting done, quite literally. Oh, there's a bit of a lacking of trees here, were we to get horribly bogged down in that mud. There's nothing too strong to winch onto, but who cares? There we are. Right, he's still frantically trying to start his engine. He's trying to show off that he weren't broke down at all. So he should disappear. Badoom. Oh, we've been promoted. We're rank 13. I'm not sure if that means anything, but we can't do anything even if it does about going back to the garage. And that's not really an option right now, is it? So, engine off, handbrake on. What's the next bit of the plan? Right, I think what we'll actually do is just crack on, because the metal beams we need, oh, thank you camera, are right here on this trailer, which again we're going to need to wobble over. 30 XP, right. So we'll grab one of these, and we haven't got to go too far with it. We are going to have to, at some stage here, flip this load over. Oh my god, that's heavy. Let me think. Look at the back of the lorry. I don't like this at all. Right, we're going to lower the arm. There you go. Figured it out. Now we'll drag it a bit closer, and hopefully now we'll raise the arm. No, let go. Alright, we need to get a winch now, or can we get up with a crane? Oh my word, what we've done. Everything was going so well. Let me think. What can I get onto? No, I don't want to winch over here. I don't want to winch over. Winching over there might work actually, because I think it'll drag me around the trailer. Come on. A little bit precarious. We'll recover. Where's that winch gone now? That's the winch onto the trailer. Right, what we got to do, we're going to get back into crane mode. And we're going to get the crane over here. And we're going to use it as a counterweight. Right, lower the crane. Lower the crane. Extend the crane. Pity there's nothing for the crane to get onto, and lower the crane some more. It's just not helping. Look, I've got the winch under the truck now, and it's kind of acting as a lever. That's so naughty, but I've done it. Right. So, oh, what happens when I recover the crane? Right. I think we're going to need to look at this in a slightly different way. Oh, that's good. We dragged it out a little bit. I like that. The ground's certainly more solid here. So we're going to park up there, crane, outriggers. We're going to reach it from around the front. No, that one. Or maybe this one. No, not that one. Release him. I want to get onto that one. Right, now pull him back. Pull him round. That's it, get him up the right way. Lift. Right, we can lift now. We can lift a little bit just to get it round. We're winning. We're winning. Up with the winch. I may have scratched the paintwork slightly. We've done it. There you go. Restore crane. Pack cargo. Right, we recovered. Where have we got to take this? Let's just check. Let's set a waypoint, shall we? Over there. So we'll get this dropped off. The sun's coming down low. We'll try to keep it out of the camera. And the track is here. Right, perfect. Oh, the reflect. Oh, crikey, that's a bright sun. It's beautiful, but it is blinding. I'm trying to keep it off the camera. There you go. That's a nice shot. A little bit stuck there. I'm not. No, I was going to go in there just to save the light reflecting on the on the mud. There you go. Have that. Right, I think we're going to call it an episode there. That seems a very sensible point to start. We've got one load of metal to drop off, which the Fleetstar is going to get. We're going to stop this guy's engine before I forget and put the handbrake on. And we'll be back very soon. So leave us a like if you liked it. I'm going to carry on right from where we are right now. Any comments or suggestions, please don't let me know too much about the next map, because I do want a bit of a surprise. For now, take care of yourselves and each other, and goodbye.